Hi Capricorns, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your August 2017 reading. I'm going to start out with a Mary Queen of Angels card, and I'm going to save this card, which involves a word of prayer, till the end of your reading so that we can refer to it then. Thank you, Spirit. We won't look at that right now, but what we will do is let's go into the Wisdom of the House of Night deck and do a brief financial read. I did get a message from someone that my readings may be too long for 30 minutes, so if you choose to provide input, I would appreciate that. Thank you for those of you who have provided input thus far. All right, so financial energies, please, for Capricorns. All right, the card representing your current life path financially is that there may be an offer that is really exciting, but be sure what is involved when it comes to this offer, because this card usually means that a beauty is only skin deep. The offer is maybe looking better than what it truly is. Listen to the energies of the High Priestess. So she's going to guide you with messages and direction as to what to cut out of your path and what it is you guys need to keep in your path at this time when it comes to finances. In your thoughts, maybe some of you are being reminded with this headstone that says, don't forget of what it is that took place in the past when you came to a familiar situation. In your foundation, someone around you may be rigid, but understand their wall is not meant to block you out. It's to show you with this card that on the other side of their wall, they are dealing with a lot of emotional, physical, whatever issues, mental, that have to do with, I feel, their family, but they have things they're working on in their own path. We each work in our own path, deciding on what it is we have to cope with, deciding and learning about our spirituality, who we are. And every message we come into, every issue we involve ourselves in, or person or contact we connect to, has to do with learning about ourselves in our own path. So, yes, maybe what you thought was a great offer ends up leaving you kind of bummed out, sad, and maybe even a little bit on the poor side. Don't let this get you down. You be in control with the High Priestess of Air to cut out the things that don't serve you, to cut out the things that make you sad. In your thoughts, remember where you were before and how to apply that knowledge and experience as you move forward to change things up. Maybe someone's been rigid because they've got things they're focusing on. It's time to take off your blindfolds, to look at the situation for what it is, and to do some research. Continue to put one foot in front of the other and find out more information. In the recent past, you had the High Priestess of Fire who was guiding you to take the right steps because maybe some of you felt overworked and underpaid. In the next few weeks, you've got the Self-Worth card. So you're beginning to understand how far you've come, what it is you've learned, and you are stepping into the New World portal. This is awesome. So some of you are coming to the realization in the next few weeks of your importance. You'll realize that you've gone full circle when it comes to a particular lesson through this last experience that is getting you down right now. Once you learn what the lesson was and the experience you needed to know, you can confidently step into this New World path as a new person. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, it's all about being loyal to you. Become like the emperor of your path. Put on your garb, your armor. Be clear with others about your path, about your boundaries. Be logical, organized, structured, and disciplined about your path moving forward. Spirit's telling you that you have the energies of the Strength card. Look at that, double strength. At this time, to pull up those bootstraps and step into that new direction. Maybe some of you are fearing a situation because you feel like it's complicated. Well, it's only as complicated as we believe, okay? Maybe just someone who's acting like the King of Swords or is an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Their sharp words, their aggression a little bit might be what's making the situation complicated, or it's up to you guys to get to your own truth and then to clearly and verbally state that to someone about the boundaries you've created for your path, about the direction you want to go in. In your outcome position, we have the High Priestess of Water. So we have the High Priestess there helping guide you when it comes to your emotions. Maybe some of you are dealing with justice. Maybe some of you are just trying to make a decision. And with the Justice Major Arcana, Spirit's there to help you make the right choices and to cut the right things out of your path so you can find fulfillment, so you can find balance when it comes to your emotions once again. So the card overlooking the entire read is that some of you maybe were trying to get into a situation that was forbidden, but Spirit's putting a wall in front of that path. Spirit's saying that once you create a vision, you will again be in control. You'll be free. You'll start to feel very, very independent and happy like a kid again in the next 3 to 6 months. And it's important to take an oath to yourself, to say, I have learned from this situation. I am using the energies of the Ace of Swords and I'm going to claim victory over my path at this time. I'm going to cut away from a path and I'm going to start anew, even though it's difficult. And I feel like it's important to read the Oath card because the card behind that is speaking of denial. Some of you are denying yourself or are in denial because you don't understand that you deserve better. And once you take control of your path and start telling others what it is you want and what it is you're only going to accept, then you've turned the tables. Then your self-worth gets stronger and you allow and create the energies to come in and to push you in the direction that you thought was complicated, but that the High Priestess of Water is saying, slow your roll, don't worry, justice is here to help take care of the situation. My lovely child, you have chosen the symbol for oath. This is the symbol for all promises and a reminder to keep the ones that you have made. An oath is never made lightly or in jest. Promises are meant to be honored. When you choose the symbol, perhaps it's time to look at how you've made your promises. Have you crossed your fingers behind your back, relinquishing the magic that binds you to your oath? Has anyone else broken his or her promise to you? Let that person go. Don't hold on if someone refuses to be honorable. You don't want this person in your life. For now, the most important promise you can make is to yourself. Promise to be kind, loving, honorable, and good. Do no harm. To belong to me, you must keep that promise of the truth. So it's a lot about getting to the truth. Whether this is the truth within yourself or the truth about someone else, either way, if you don't get to the truth of that situation, you will miss the opportunity to gain great control over your path and to raise your self-esteem and to be loyal to the energies that want to come in to your path, that want to bless you with great things, that are trying to guide you in the right direction. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hop into the Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the Sun sign, Moon sign, or rising sign of Capricorn with clearly defined messages regarding their love energies now into the future of August 2017. For some of you, the card representing your current life path is you wanting to work on a relationship because there's a lot of strong magnetic attraction going on. In your thoughts position, it's time to disconnect from the world, to retreat. Maybe you want to take a break. Maybe you want to just run off and marry someone or connect with someone who is married. Pardon me. I have allergy issues, for anyone who has always wondered about why I'm itching my nose all the time. And yes, I take medication, etc., etc. So release your ex. In the recent past, the time came for you to clear your energy, and yet there's still magnetic chemistry moving forward. Maybe that's why some of you want to take a break. In the next few weeks, you may be connecting with your friends to ask for help. Know that you have control over the energies of the soulmate card in the next 4 to 6 weeks to decide as to whether or not a person is your soulmate or not. Now again, this is the Doreen Virtue Romance Angel deck, and I'm going to combine it with the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification as we move through the Celtic Cross before us. So give your relationship a chance. Offer your heart, offer your money. Maybe a money offer is made to you, but make sure it is the real deal. Wow, same position as before. There's a strong magnetic attraction, but this magnetic attraction is causing pain, anguish, worry, frustration, you name it. In your thoughts position, you're trying to get to the truth of a situation. You're wanting to maybe disconnect or retreat. In your foundation, you or someone else has a very happily ever after married connection with family and friends and beautiful surroundings. And in the past, the High Priestess was trying to guide you to take the right steps so that you could clear your energy of the situation before it turned into this Nine of Swords. In the next few weeks, you'll be connecting with your friends, trying to be clear with the Magician energies, to use all of your experience and knowledge up to this point to see if someone is truly who they are presenting themselves as. Is it you guys? Is there a soulmate connection that you're trying to offer to someone who's the same earth sign as you? Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female? Spirit saying maybe you need to disconnect with someone, retreat with someone, and see what the two of you have to share. Now this could be that you're retreating, some of you, with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because it's a general reading. Or you're going to use the time to break away, to get together with someone or on your own to get to the truth of a situation and to clearly state where your boundaries are. Hopes and fears are that you can extend your lighthearted energies to others and flirt, flirt, flirt. Know that in your hopes position also, which provides you with the ability to manifest, you have the energies of the Empress to actually give birth to something new. That is lined up with the Magician energies, which is also about manifestation, and the Wedding card, about creating a beautiful surrounding. Maybe some of you are married and you're wanting to reconnect with someone or something. Or you're trying to connect with someone who is already married. In your outcome position, look at that. There's reconciliation and coming together and creating a new path, either financially, creatively, or in love. Let's clarify. Ooh. Wow. The card representing the entire read is the Love Life Ascending to a Higher Level of Commitment card. So maybe some of you are just trying to see, is this the right person for me? Should I send out these messages? Should I start this new exciting path with this person? It's important to recognize that in the next 3 to 6 months you are receiving the codependency card, which speaks of being addicted to a person, place, or situation, a thing. Anything earthbound. Do you want to still give something a chance that has caused you pain, or are you going to walk away? Pay attention to the red flags when a love offer comes in. Before you let them into your path, take a good look at what's on offer. Is the cup full or is it half empty? This is where those messages may come in, where you're realizing that there isn't enough chemistry or attraction to keep the relationship going. Know that you'll be receiving a lot of acknowledgement for a job well done when it comes to finances and things around you. All the things maybe financially you've been waiting for. You may get a lot of attention too, but don't push love on your own. Hand it up to Spirit and know that divine timing is at work. Make the romantic gesture if everything lines up from what you've learned in the past. If the situation is different, apply the lessons that you learned in the past to make the situation be different. And in the meantime, really focus on your financial issues, because they're calling for a lot of work at this time. All right, now, that was a lot of messages. I feel like something is going to be drawn out a bit. It's really important for some of you to look really closely as to whether or not you are trying to rush things or getting worried about something because you're very codependent or someone else is. It's important to get clear with someone about what it is you will and will not accept in your path, and to get to the truth of a situation, whether or not you have to retreat by yourself or with someone else or with your friends. It's time for clarity in the month of August, because I feel like some of you really are looking to maybe get involved in a romantic situation, but work on that codependency, whatever that is. Because in the first week and a half to 2 weeks, some of you may be tied to a substance or person that is not healthy for you, and some of you need to realize that it's time to move on from troubled waters. Even though you don't want to look at the situation, it's important to make a decision. So as you're making a decision, listen to the energies of the Queen of Cups, which involves your intuition about what steps are necessary to move forward. What is it that you want to wish for? And as you are moving forward towards that wish, you got to understand that whatever is gone and spilt and over is already sunken into the sand. It's time to look at things from every perspective before allowing this person in your path. Now, for some of you, you may be dealing with maybe a 20 or 30-year-old person who's an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, coming in to have words about an offer or about love, but it's a very minor love offer. I don't think it's what it truly should be. So for some of you, you're dealing with an air sign in the other person's chart. Someone may be some of you may be dealing with a child in the next few weeks, and or someone who's acting like a child, and you're going to decide to just put closure on that situation. You're going to take the steps that are necessary, maybe for some of you, to deal with drinking or 3 people. And yes, it may cause heartache, but it'll teach you a lot about the Lover's card energy. This is a soulmate connection. This to me is passion, but you got to make sure you understand. Are you building it on fantasy and lust, or are you building it on a solid foundation? Because you do have the soulmate energies here. Maybe Spirit's trying to talk to you about someone who's entering your path, or who will be entering your path, who is another earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You have the energies of the Star card to make a wish, but this is upside down. Maybe some of you haven't been making a wish. Maybe some of you haven't been getting clear about your boundaries, and you need to state with someone exactly what those are. So you can ask, do you want to be on this love path with me or not? You have the energies of the Judgment card, so it's going to be up to you guys to make a decision to release yourself from a situation you feel trapped inside or outside of. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, you're going to be working on career and finances. Some of you are going to be walking away from a connection that no longer serves you, or a business, to find a new path. And you might be up in your head a little bit. You might be excited at first and then end up in your head. But I feel like it's important to really do your research, to think about what this new path is going to be like, and get excited, because I feel like your Wheel of Fortune is moving in your favor. You've got the energies of the Temperance card. To be very patient. It may take up to 10 weeks before you finally find that fulfillment. Yes, but something else is going to end before that something beautiful can begin. So you've got a little bit of time to think in the month of August about who and what direction you are going to bring yourself in. Again, I pulled a card earlier from the Doreen Virtue Romance Mary Queen of Angels deck, and your word of prayer is optimism. I expect good things to happen, and they do. So let's take a look. This card counsels you to look for the blessings within your present situation, no matter how dire it may seem. Have you learned from it? In what ways are you stronger now? As you see the current blessings, you attract more into your life. Mother Mary guides you to approach your life from a standpoint of gratitude. Optimism is a form of faith and trust in God. Studies show that optimistic people enjoy many health benefits. You can develop this trait by praying, God, please help me to see the situation through your eyes. You'll unveil the light and love that currently resides within the situation. Be optimistic about your future, as it is created by your present decisions and actions. Perfect confirmation. So thank you again for stopping by my channel. Oh, that's right. This is the monthly. Good. So what we're going to do is we're going to add messages from Spirit. Now, those of you who like it short, there you go. For those of you who want to stick around and hear the messages from Spirit about how to guide you through the month of August in both love and finances, these messages are here to help you do so. I do hear that each time that people listen to these videos over and over again, that each time they hear different messages. And even as time passes, they begin to understand how the messages work in their path and how they help to guide them. So the card representing your current life path here on earth at this time is definitely connecting with others and asking for help. Spirit is trying to say no with an exclamation mark. So let's clarify with the Rider-Waite deck what the Angel Answers deck is trying to say. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign of Capricorn with clearly defined messages regarding Capricorn's love and financial energies for the month of August 2017. Thank you. There we go. So ask for help from others. Listen like the Queen of Cups. Keep your heart open. Use your intuition. Maybe some of you are connecting with a friend who is a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising. Maybe you're asking about that person, male or female. It's a general reading. And Spirit's saying no. Now, this card was upside down before. No, don't take those steps. Don't move in any direction until you are clear. In your thoughts position, Spirit's trying to say, hey, guess what? There's something much better than where you're at right now. Listen for an opportunity or offer when it comes to career and finances. In your foundation, we are getting no again. No, it is time to stop mourning over what is gone and move forward to the new path. Enough is enough. In the recent past, you were waiting. With the Hanged Man energies, trying to look at things from every perspective before moving forward. And in the next few weeks, Spirit's telling you that something is unlikely. Maybe who you thought was a soulmate connection. For some of you, it could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising, male or female. And Spirit's saying that connection is unlikely. They are telling you in the next 4 to 6 weeks, you have the ability to listen to your intuition, to not take any steps forward, to not mourn and regret and be sad about the past, but to let go. And as you're letting go, Spirit's going to bring you in this blessing of a new creative financial opportunity. Spirit's also trying to tell you that there's no need to worry at this time in the month of August. Hand all your worries to Spirit and only ask that they bring in your life partner or blessings, and they will listen and they will go to work to try and bring this in for you. They're saying don't worry about a love offer that you think is a soulmate connection for some of you. That could be an earth sign, because they're saying it's unlikely. It's a very, very small offer, so enjoy it for what it is. Maybe put them in the friend zone, and in the meantime, in your hopes and fears, some of you need to work on improving your health. Maybe somebody's trying to tell you, hey, you know what? You gotta start getting it together. Maybe this is someone from your past. Air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, or this is you actually sitting in the throne of your kingdom and saying, you know what, for now on, my boundaries are, I'm going to work out every other day, I'm going to eat healthier, I'm going to take some steps, and I'm going to follow these rules until blah, blah, blah. In your outcome position, within the next few weeks, you guys are going to be finding yourself in a position of leadership, of making good money, of enjoying a beautiful home life, making enough to actually help yourself and those around you. So this whole month is about communicating clearly with what it is that you want. If you want to become a leadership position and earn more money or start your own business, communicate clearly with others. And you will find through this communication that there is going to be great opportunity raining down on you from heaven. Look, it's raining down on you in 2 different cards. So if you communicate clearly, you have a lot of abundance coming your way. In the next 3 to 6 months, if there's a situation where you're dealing with an earth sign who will just maybe is up in arms about something, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, sun, moon, or rising, or someone who's coming in that just has issues, know that that situation's going to improve. And it's when you receive more information that you're going to start to feel that down and out sadness. But Spirit says this whole reading is about believing. It's about believing in you, putting yourself first, feeling like the sun, feeling free, getting excited about your independence at this time. You can always remain independent in your path and still connect with someone else. We all are remaining independent in our own life path. Even when you come together with someone, you have two paths that are together. You will always continually be fighting and dealing and coping with issues in your thoughts and in your life path. That is normal, but you got to understand sometimes people around you are dealing with their own path, and you may not understand what it is. We don't all go talk about what's going on in our head and what it is we're coping with. So don't worry about it. Let it all work itself out. In the first week and a half to 2 weeks from when you watch this video, somebody may come cruising back into your life, and you have the energies of the star card, so you can hope, wish, and pray to manifest something with this connection. It could be that this is a big money offer, that some of you may have to travel or move to an alternate location and that you may not want to. Maybe there's a child involved and they don't like the idea, but the Hierophant is saying, too bad, this is where the path is leading. It's time to move forward. Open your heart to new beautiful things because you are the Sun card. Okay, in the next few weeks, you are going to be stepping into this new world portal, releasing yourself from someone, something, or a substance that no longer served you, and it's through this process that you will find peace, joy, contentment, happiness, love, etc. Be like the King of Swords. Clearly state to yourself and others, pardon me, the truth of your situation. Use the energies of the Magician to learn what you've learned and to apply and make the right choices as you move forward. You've got two major arcanas here. You've got the Judgment card energies and the Hermit energies. So use the Hermit energies to think about the big picture of where you've been, where you're going, and Spirit's going to help you to make the right choices about that. As you leave something behind that is maybe not good for you, it will be time for Spirit to open up that blessing. I do see it has a lot to do with career and finances. Set those goals, follow those dreams at this time. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, you're receiving the Truth card. This is claiming victory over your path. At this point, you are creating a new path, even though it may be difficult. Listen to the energies of the High Priestess, who's going to guide you to a path, or with regards to a path, where you guys might have been a long time. Maybe it's bringing you back to a place where you used to be in the past. These messages are going to come in quickly, and some of you are going to get really excited about this new path. Know at this time, you'll have the next 3 months or so to manifest by meditating through the stars of the crown at your head here. Spirit can help and assist you in giving birth to a new blessed path. So I feel like this is a lot about letting go, not worrying, looking clearly at yourselves about what needs to change, what you've learned. And as you make these spiritual changes within your own life, and maybe even the physical changes or emotional changes when it comes to someone else, the blessing that comes in is a happily ever after for August. So I'm going to take a look at your future. See if you guys listen to Spirit's messages. So please provide Capricorns with clearly defined messages regarding their thoughts, feelings, emotions, viewpoints, outlooks, and perspectives as they move into their future in the next month of August. Some of you, there you are, putting closure to a situation. Why? Because you came to the truth of a situation. In your thoughts, maybe you were like this little guy down here, trying to hide from the truth. The mama saying, come out and play and enjoy life. And some of you were like, no way. Why? Because in your foundation, you were realizing how far you came with an experience. You clung to protecting maybe this beautiful little bird through all the experiences. And now, through protecting that little egg, you're becoming the bird within. You are able to fly away at this time, to let something in the past die away, to let go of heartache, okay? In the next few weeks, we have 3 people maybe, and I see 3 here, or is there 4? 4. Okay, so in the next 4 to 6 weeks, you have the ability to go away from something that no longer serves you. Spirit's trying to warn you of a secret of 3 people, some of you, not all of you. I only pull in so many people's messages. If you're interested, I'm at josiek42@gmail.com. Hopes and fears. You're hoping for a new, exciting path. And in your outcome position, when you're not looking, a beautiful, new, and exciting path in love, will be provided to you if you are single. So in another layout to my right with the same Tarot of the Hidden Realm cards, I see the first week is being represented, maybe week and a half to 2 weeks, is being represented by a very good connection, someone who feels like a best friend. And you guys really may be overthinking the situation. The Hierophant is saying it's all about some sort of lesson, and just to continue to have faith and hope as you move forward. In the next few weeks, you may be calling in someone that is really not probably good for your path, but know that you'll survive no matter what transpires. You or someone else may be feeling down and you're trying to figure out if this is the path where you belong. Should I or shouldn't I? Well, hope, wish, and pray on the star card energies that you'll be able to manifest great things for yourself, like the Queen of Wands. She takes a couple steps one day, sets those goals, meets those goals, and then sets more goals. Either that, or you guys have been dealing with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Some of you are hoping or fearing that that's the direction that you will go. And in the next 4 to 6 weeks, you're going to be looking at things from every perspective, trying to get clarity. Again, overthinking. When all you need to do is get organized, logical, structured, and disciplined about your path and what it is that you want. Do you want to give something another chance, or are you going to move forward? Is a situation about coming and going and coming and going? What are you going to do with that situation that lights you up, that fills you up inside? Do you want love or don't you? You or someone else is just going after what they want without thinking about anybody else. And I fear that that is what's going to cause the pain in the situation. For some of you, you're putting an end to a connection with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. And some of you are getting to maybe going through justice, getting to the truth, learning what you needed to know, stepping into that new world portal. Yes, learning that the past and the heartache that you thought was a soulmate is over because you got to the truth of the situation. Once you get on the other side, you can start creating something new, taking new steps, setting new goals, wishing and hoping for new opportunities. You can manifest something new as soon as you walk away from the old. If there's something you know that is a secret, take off the blindfolds and look at the situation for what it is or what it has been. Hopes and fears. Maybe some of you are hoping to continue forward with an earth sign like yourself, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But you're going to be sitting in your outcome position waiting for that love for a very long time. Yeah. Judgment, death, and then new wonderful beginnings. So making a choice, putting closure to a situation, and entering new, exciting, wonderfully blessed new beginnings in the month of August. By the end of August, I feel like you are going to be in a happily ever after situation, or in 4 weeks from when you see this video. And that situation is what you deserve. You deserve justice. You deserve the truth. You deserve balance and equality in your path. All right, so I hope these messages help guide you through the month of August, and I hope to see you again in September. Take care, and God bless.